Hi everyone, it's me Katrene and welcome back to my channel. So this video is very special because it's like my birthday video. And as you're watching this, I am already 25. Being 25 is really very special for me because I have plans. I have plans for my birthday and as you know, I can't really do it now. But I also thought of doing something really good content of a video, and that is what are the life lessons I learned at 25. So without further ado, let's get started. So my life lesson number 1 is make yourself the first person who will cheer you up when something goes wrong. Not all the things that are happening now are according to our plan. When you fail, or when you're being sad or you're being rejected, make yourself the first person that you will say, you know, it's okay, Katrene. It's okay that you didn't get in. It's okay that you felt sad. But you know, I guess that's one of the things that makes me move on easily with the current problem that I'm facing, and that being alive is connected to having problems. It's a non-stop natural things given by God. So make yourself the first person to say it's okay and to forgive yourself right away. Number 2, learning new skills can be an advantage. I am really maximizing this time to learn a lot of things. 2 of them are haircutting and driving. So haircutting, it's always been my dream to learn how to haircut. It's not something that have to have a degree, but I think it's a skill that everywhere I go, I can cut hair. I am able to help. I am able to earn. I am able to bless other people with the skill that I have. I am very happy that I now know how to cut hair. I cut my mom's hair, I cut my brother's hair. It's also a way of not going to the salon as of the moment. If time will allow me and situation, I am willing to offer free haircutting for those people who can't really afford to have haircut. That's one way of giving back to other people and helping them. And the other one is driving. I started learning how to drive back 2014 or 2013. But I guess I'm not really that confident enough and I was just relying to my brother. But as of the moment, I really need to learn how to drive. I'm learning manual driving. I guess switching from manual to automatic cars will be more efficient to do than automatic to manual. So it's a skill and I'm excited. I've been driving inside the village. Oh, and take note, I have student permit, so I can do that. Number 3 is to ask questions. There's no harm in asking questions. It's just a way of knowing things and not relying on the situation itself. You can ask. Of course, there's the right timing for that, but I guess some people are afraid to ask because of, I don't know, rejection, or the spotlight will be on them. Like for example, in the mall, it saves time first, and you can do a lot of things when you save time, right? Or like for example, in dancing, if I don't get how to execute the step, I'm not afraid to ask questions. Or how do I do this? Because I think it's one way of understanding and satisfying the other people that you are talking to or you're working with. It creates a good communication when you ask questions rather than just pretending you know it already. So far, my number 4, it's okay to do things alone. You'll gain courage. What do you mean when you say do things alone? You eat alone, you watch movie alone, you do your chores alone, you go to the mall alone. Being alone and enjoying the alone time of yourself. Sometimes this is the chance for you to discover yourself and to talk to yourself while just strolling around the mall. There's an instant decision if something comes in. You don't have to rely to anybody but you have to rely on what you know as a person. It reflects of who you are as a person when you are alone, if that makes sense. And I think being alone makes me practice the decision making. Cherish those alone time. Number 5 is saying sorry or apologizing is one of the hardest thing to do, but is the most beautiful thing that you can do. You want to create or you want to build a good relationship. Good relationship, you build a community. You build a community, you build a family. Saying sorry will not belittle you, but it will just show that you know how to value something. Learning how to apologize is the most beautiful act that you can do to the person that you hurt. Because sometimes we don't know if we hurt somebody or we intentionally hurt somebody. When you say sorry from the heart, you're also forgiving other people, that person, plus yourself. Number 6, adjusting expectation is a form of acceptance. Sometimes we accidentally put out our expectation to other people. We expect them to be like this, to be like that, just because of their age, just because they're older than us, or just because of certain situations. But sometimes expecting something from them will not do good because we somewhat judge them right away, if you guys know what I mean. You just have to adjust the expectation as you know the person, as you go along with them. And you yourself, me myself, I have to adjust to that person because I know if I push the expectation that I am expecting him or her to be, it will only make me feel sad. It will only make me feel angry. But then, adjusting, it's a form of accepting. It just makes you a bigger person. And it makes you grow. You are also adjusting within the situation that you are in with the same person. And I guess this number 7 is also connected to number 6 and number 5 is anger will not do good in any situation. Personally, I let my emotions rule the situation. But as I go along the way and when things are getting harder to handle, I have to tame myself. I have to let myself not to be angry, but to understand the problem that is in front of me. And then decide on what you can do. Because if you are angry, you can't decide properly. But if you just take a deep breath and think, for sure, you'll be able to know a solution for the problem that is in front of you. Number 8, helping other people is not just through financially. Actually, I don't know how to say it, like the right words to say it. Sometimes I feel so bad if like a friend is borrowing a money from me and I couldn't give that person a financial help. But I guess I get to that point that it's not just financially I can help them. But you can always ask to pray for them. It's one way of helping them. You pray for them, or maybe you could offer something else. I know that money is to some are really a problem, but sometimes I am just so sad when you cut relationship because one cannot give support financially. It makes me so sad. Just asking how are you to that person makes a lot difference by just giving them money and then just let go. Spiritually also, you can help them. I will use my life to be of help spiritually. There's nothing bad with it, but it's one of the most beautiful things that you can do for a person is when you let that person understand that there is God bigger than financial problems. Number 9 is saving. It is never too early to save for the future. I learned this when I was young. When I was in high school, I already knew the value of money in my life. I knew already that I have to say, being a dancer here in the Philippines would be a little bit hard. I guess it helped me in a positive way to value the money that I have. You can just put it this way. If you wanted something, does that thing will guarantee you happiness for a while only? If it's giving you happiness for a longer periods of time, maybe it's a good way of spending. But if just for just a short time happiness, maybe not. So save while you can. Number 10 is you are bigger than your problems. God put you there because He can handle it. I think it's a self-explanatory life lesson. If you just think of any problem that you have, that you're facing right now, especially the ones in my age, you will not question what's happening with us right now. It's more of what can you offer, what can you do with the situation, with a given situation, and then act. Act according to the Lord, according to Him. Until now, it's still pandemic and I am able to make this video. So I want to put out there that God is in control, God is in command. Our problems right now is really little compared to what we have Him as our Savior. And that's it for my life lessons learned at 25. And I hope that you like this video, you got something from this video. If you have also life lessons, either you're already older than me or younger than me, please comment down below because I want to know. I want to learn from you guys and I want to connect more with people, especially now. I want to talk to people to keep me sane. And thank you guys for watching this video until the very end. See you on my next video.